They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. I bout to leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill it. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want none. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
What's up, family? What's up, people? What's up, pimping? Everybody chilling? What's good with everybody? Hope everybody is well. Shout out to the beautiful Miss Barbara D. Track 327, all things big AMCFSG in the building. Terrell Davis, what up, homie? My nigga Brooklyn C in the building. Lee Jackson, what's going on? Andy Gill, salute. Dondrick in the building. And Miss Cassandra. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Dr. Key just got back from vacation. I don't think she's going to be able to get on today, but she said she'll be back tomorrow. But yeah. So I see we back to boxing talk now. I got a lot of messages yesterday. Had some people report me, but I took the live down, so that didn't work. You feel what I'm saying? And just to let everybody know, I ain't got another hole in my chest either. Niggas be tripping. My nigga Marquis, what up, homie? Big AMCFSG, boy. Where you was at yesterday, Marquis? We was over here chilling. You feel me? But you know, it be like that, man. It be like that. Like when people start struggling and everything, they gotta start reaching. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to the beautiful 2 Cent, the Jab Queen, Ashley's Corner. Shout out to all the females that's out here doing their thing on these YouTube streets. Shout out to my brother Rod Walker, Shalom King. Shout out to all the females that's making boxing great again. You feel what I'm saying? Because you ain't missing nothing, Marquis, man. We was just over here kicking the bobo, man. It wasn't too much. But shout out to all the females out here that's ingratiating themselves into this sport. It's funny, though, because I'm going to be a real one right now. Women make everything better. When you go to a party, women make the party better. You don't want to go to a party with a whole bunch of men. No, women make the party better. You go to the club. Well, if you old school and you're not this new generation that's out here that want to group up with a bunch of niggas, women make it better. And so when you got women, shalom to Hassan Rice in the building. But when you got women, women make everything better. Sports, women, when you got women that ingratiate themselves in sports, that's a beautiful thing. I don't understand why you got men that's hating on women in the sport. Now, yeah, that damn female. Now, that one female, Jamel Hill, she need to stop covering football. She don't know shit about football. I'm just gonna be honest. But if a female takes the time to learn her craft and do it, then that's great. Now, I'm not just saying put somebody in there because of DIY or whatever they call it, DIY or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand why people just don't want women around. But I just know it's them 4 letters. They're a self-hating female group. They hate females. A lot of these men feel like they in competition with the females, and it's crazy. It's crazy as hell. You got Champ Side, he thinking he Drake, how Drake thought that he was a bad bitch, you know? People thinking they bad bitches and shit. Shout out to my man G Tatted Up TV in the building. But you know, it is what it is, man. Just some men just don't like women. I mean, you know, that's more women for the real niggas that like them, you feel me? But shout out to them. And I'm always support the women that's doing their thing. Like hell, Dr. Key, I put Dr. Key or 2 Cent up against any of these niggas on boxing knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? Like Dr. Key, her preparation game. Like her preparation game is amazing. Yeah, Planet 619. That's why I said, yeah, Jamel Hill, she need to leave football alone. She don't know shit about that shit. I think she just, I don't even want to say how I think she got her job, but it wasn't because of her knowledge. It wasn't because of the knowledge. Because she's a lost individual. Very lost. But what I didn't get to talk about yesterday, because I was too busy responding to other people, I told everybody that Kenneth Sims was ass. Kenneth Sims is ass, and I told y'all. Oscar Duarte went to Kenneth Sims' house and put the beats on that man. I told y'all Kenneth Sims ducked Oscar Duarte the first go round. And y'all see why. I told Key, just because Kenneth Sims is from Chicago. I mean, Hassan Rice. I support my sisters and everything, but if my sister wanted to be a stripper, I wouldn't support her doing that. I'm not going to support them doing the wrong decisions. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she's making a fool out of herself and she's looking bad. I'm not going to support her doing that. You know something, Miss Cassandra? You are absolutely right. But there was a whole lot I did get to talk about yesterday too, Miss Cassandra. You know, I got a death threat on here last night and everything. Then I guess motherfucker thought about it and backtracked it. Then backtrack. You know, like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You're going in the wrong direction, hustling the wrong way. But yeah, but see, that's what the sport of boxing is about. It's about us watching gladiators going at it. And like if a person is covering the sport and they're doing it justice, They're doing it justice. Like, I've watched 2 Cent since she started, right? 2 Cent is very knowledgeable. She knows her shit. Hell, she's coaching her own boys. AJ64, salute. Brian the King Falcon, Big AMC in the building, salute. She coaches her own kids. How would somebody sit there and say, you feel what I'm saying? Like, how can somebody sit there and say, that's just like saying that the girl that's training Camille Moulton don't know shit about boxing. That's just like if you go to motherfucking Blue Bloods channel, they have a Hall of Famer come on there, Sugar Shane Mosley. And you got people that are couch potatoes, niggas that's never punched a punching bag in their life, motherfuckers that won't break a promise, is telling Sugar Shane that he wrong and he's lying and he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Slogan one, Big AMC in the building. Like, the audacity of people now, especially the ones that's in these little culture vulture groups where they worship another man and listen to what another man tell them. Like, maybe it's the lack of fathers, or maybe these niggas want father figures, or maybe they just trying to be like Diddy. Maybe they want to go to Diddy's pool or something. But these niggas will actually let them corrode their own common sense and tell a motherfucker he don't know what the fuck he talking about. That's like me going to Tom Brady and telling him how to run a damn passing offense. I'm telling Tom Brady, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna call the plays. I played quarterback in high school for a year. You feel what I'm saying? I played for a year, but I'm not on the level of a Peyton Manning or a Tom Brady. I'm not gonna tell them. Matter of fact, that's like me telling a nigga that played polo what to do. I don't know shit about polo. I don't know shit about it. So if a polo expert is explaining something to me, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and listen. I'm not gonna argue with him because that makes me look foolish. It makes me look stupid. And this is what these people don't understand. They look fucking stupid. They have different people come on the shows and they're sitting there arguing with the people, telling the people that they're wrong. That's just stupid. Like, it takes two to argue. And you never argue with a fool because then people won't know which one of you is the fool. You feel what I'm saying? But these niggas are so brainwashed. They're so brainwashed that they can tell the legendary Sugar Shane Mosley, you all right, Hassan? Are you all right, brother? The butcher said word is Boots offered Rashidi Ellis 250K to move up and fight him at 154. Well, honestly, the butcher, 250K, that'd be Rashidi Ellis's biggest payday. I mean, Rashidi Ellis, Boots ain't never fought at 154 either, so to be they both time fighting. Didn't nobody say nothing. And see, a lot of people talking about Boots bringing somebody up to fight at 154, right? But Teofimo, when he moved to 140, he brought Pedro Campa up with him. He brought Pedro Campa up to 140 to fight Pedro Campa. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a few people move up and bring people with them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're fighting the first time at that weight class. Like, maybe he want to see how he feels at that weight. And they said that Rashidi Ellis and Boots would be a good fight. Both of them moving up. So neither one should have the advantage. And Rashidi Ellis, if I'm not mistaken, he's been fighting on that damn shit where it's like 1 round fight. He's making 1 round fights. What is it called? TKO boxing or some shit? So 250,000 butcher is a whole lot more than what he's been getting paid. Actually, more than what he's worth right now. I'm just being honest. See, like niggas be sitting there saying, "Oh, motherfuckers is lowballing people and shit." But what people don't realize is 99.5% of all boxers never receive $1 million for a payday. The Butcher, why would Rashidi Ellis be a tune-up? Rashidi Ellis has been fighting. Rashidi Ellis is active. He's fighting in a different league right now, but he's still active. And if Rashidi Ellis is what he say, and him and Boots was supposed to lace him up anyway, I don't see the problem in that fight, Butcher. I think that's a good fight. I mean, Rashidi said he wanted Boots. He just called the man out a couple months ago. That's what I'm saying. Like, people got to pay attention. Like, shit, niggas ain't getting paid like that. Honestly, Butcher, I think, honestly, and I'm going to be honest, Butcher, I think Rashidi Ellis is a harder fight than Jaleel Hackett. You talk about Jaleel Major Hackett? I think Rashidi Ellis outboxes that man. I'm just being honest. Jaleel Hackett straight up and down. He's straight up and down. I'm just like, see, sometimes skills can circumvent one weight class. And Rashidi Ellis ain't no small guy. He has to force himself to make that weight. Rashidi has fought at 154 before as well. He has fought at 154. Hold on one second. Somehow I got knocked off just now. Well, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Hackett ain't even ready. Like honestly, Hackett ain't ready. I seen that when he just fought that Vasquez nigga. Like he just got down wore out. He just got wore out by that Jose Vasquez guy. Like Jose Vasquez just exposed Jaleel Hackett. So that's what I'm saying. Like putting Jaleel Hackett in there with Boots Ennis, that wouldn't be a good look. That wouldn't be a good look at all. And I don't think they should do that. But that's just me. Hackett, actually, Rod Walker, Hackett wouldn't even last. I mean, the butcher. You say you rather him fight a pure 154 pounder, but I'd rather him fight the better fights. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just like saying, okay. I mean, butcher Rashidi Ellis is better than Jaleel Hackett. Let's not stop. I mean, Rashidi Ellis really did beat Ramon Villa. Like he really beat Ramon Villa and got shitted. Like you had like Rashidi Ellis is like ass or something, dog. That nigga's is a good fighter, bro. Like I said, Rashidi Ellis would beat Hackett. He would beat Hackett. He would box the shit out of Hackett. Now I see if you'd have said you would have said you rather see him fight a Sergey Bovichuk or Israel Madrimov, since Madrimov is on the same. You know, they both on Eddie Hearns. Like you could have said, I would like to see Boots fight a Israel Madrimov or Sergey Bovichuk or Brandon Adams. You said a damn Jaleel Hackett. He might as well go fight Greg Hackett for that. Shit. Like that shit right there, like used to fight at 140. Did you know that Lamont Roach is 3 inches taller than Tank? Do you know that Lamont Roach rehydrated 12 pounds heavier than Tank? Did you know that Tank is Y'all can't hear me. Cromwell will fight for 250. Did y'all say y'all can't hear me? Hold on. Shout out to Richie L. Oh, y'all hear it now? Okay, cool. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Butcher, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude, you on the wrong fucking channel. Ain't none of us cry about the fucking Roach fight. What the fuck are you talking about, Butcher? I said it was a good fight. What do you mean? Bro, you just wanted to argue with somebody. Is that what it is, bro? Are you just trying to throw shit against the wall until it sticks so you can find an argument or something, Butcher? Ain't nobody said shit about Tank bringing up Roach. I didn't even get mad about him fighting Leo Santa Cruz because Tank is really a 126-pound fighter. So what are you going on about, man? I'm trying to figure out what little buddy talking about, man. How you doing today, Queen? How are we? How are we cherry? How I seen Frequent had everybody, man. He had everybody pissed off. Hey, you want to hop up here too? Nah, DZ. I believe you. I mean, at one point, I wasn't saying that. I was reading. Oh, hold on. All right, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? But you sit there talking about Boots is cherry picking. I still don't. I still don't understand that right there, though. Like, how can the man be cherry picking? Okay, hey, okay, but let me ask you a question, right? You said Eddie Hearns is lowballing people, right? So when Shakur tried to give Frank Martin $1 million, that was a lowball, right? 35%, that's a low ball, right? But it's payday. Rashidi Ellis is making. Eddie Hearns put an extra zero behind that, bro. Like, Rashidi Ellis is a good fight. I don't know why you don't think Rashidi Ellis is a good fight, but Rashidi Ellis is not no slouch, bro. If you do remember, before Rashidi Ellis got robbed, before he got robbed versus motherfucking Ramon Villa, everybody was talking about Boots versus Rashidi Ellis, the fight they wanted to see. Now, how is that cherry picking if everybody asked for that fight 2 years ago? Like, you're not making sense. Do you even watch boxing? And you just trying to figure out a reason to go at them. Is that what it is? I mean, you know, some people do that. Some people like to hate. Has one loss. He was the man that gave Alexis Roaches his first loss. A lot of people don't think that's a good fight. Matter of fact, Rashidi, he fought twice last week. And then he fought twice 2 weeks before that. Since April has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let me tell you another thing, right? Right? I'll tell you how I know. Rashidi Ellis, his last fight, he came in. All right, I switch this shit up. Butcher, now I know you lying. Brian Norman and his dad ducked Rashidi Ellis, dude. Brian Norman and his dad ducked Rashidi Ellis. Don't try to say Rashidi ducked them. No, Brian Norman and them. Don't try to say Rashidi ducked them. No, the audio wasn't bad. I had to switch out. Brian Norman and his dad ducked Rashidi Ellis. They told him, "I'm not giving you a payday and all this right here." Ducked Rashidi Ellis. They told him, I'm not giving you a payday. Dang, I said I had to switch out the damn thing. I'm back in now. You should be able to hear it right now. I had to switch out the damn thing. I'm back in now. But you should be able to hear Brian Norman and his dad ducked Rashidi Ellis. And another thing, Butcher, you sitting there saying Boots is bringing somebody up. Another thing, Butcher, you sitting there saying Boots ain't bringing nobody up. I'm echoing. God dang, what the fuck is going on? Hold up. What the fuck is going on? Hold up. All right. Am I echoing now? All right. Tell me I'm good now, people. Tell me I'm good now. Tell me I'm good now. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I figured out what was wrong. On the other one, right? I was on my laptop and it still had the speaker thing pressed. So it was down. I guess it was still doing it. But Butcher, first off, let me tell you this, right? Brian Norman and his dad ducked Rashidi Ellis. They said Rashidi wasn't being respectful. Brian Norman and his dad ducked Rashidi Secondly, Ellis. You saying Boots is trying to bring Rashidi Ellis up to 154, right? That's how I know you don't watch boxing and don't pay attention to boxing. Right? Because first off, Rashidi Ellis has fought 14 times since April of this year. And Rashidi Ellis has been fighting at 157. Not 147, not 154, but his last weigh-in was 157 and a half. He did that twice. He also fought at 158. So back to the smoke, bro. I dropped the link right there, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you like this, my brother. You ain't gotta type. You ain't gotta type. You feel me? You can hop on up here, bro. Hop on up here, bro. You can hop right on up here, bro. We can debate this like gentlemen. But I tell you one thing, he's not bringing Rashidi Ellis up when Rashidi Ellis is fighting at 157. Like, so that part of your argument is false. So that's called a wild herring, a red herring. Because you sitting there came in and said that Boots is bringing Rashidi Ellis up to fight him. Then you sat there and said you want Rashidi to, you want to see him fight a he's fighting in TCL boxing, bro. He's fighting in TCL boxing, dude. What was that weigh-in for? For a goddamn fight. What do you think? What is the weigh-in for? The weigh-in is for a fight. Go to BoxRec, click on Rashidi Ellis. You'll see it say he's 27-1. Then click on TLC or whatever the fuck that shit is. He done boxed 14 times since April. And he's been coming in at 157. He's fighting at 157. Now, your main thing, I let you talk. Your main thing was you want to see him fight someone at 154 or a 154 pounder. So I let you talk. Now I just showed you that Rashidi's last 14 fights have been at 157. Okay, you laughing about TCL boxing, right? But aren't you the same one that said that they're trying to lowball Rashidi Ellis with 250,000? Like, bro, I'm trying to see your points, but your points are not making sense. First, you say you want him to fight a 154 pounder. He's fighting at 157 and a half. Then you saying they lowballing him. And I'm telling you that 250,000 is more than what he's made in 14 fights at TLC. And now you laughing about him fighting at TLC. Bro, what point are you trying to make? What point are you making? How is that a 1-day tournament, bro? When they got motherfucking dates last week, dates 2 weeks prior from that, dates 2 weeks prior from that. How is that a 1-day tournament? Dude, you sound stupid. How is a 1-day tournament all the way in April? Fights in April, May, June, July. But that's 1-day tournament. Dude, the more you type, the dumber you sound, dog. You sound dumb as shit. Now, if you want to hop up here and try to explain it better, you can, but you're talking dumb shit. Like, nigga tripping. Exactly, Planet 619. Nah, but see, I let him do that, Planet 619, because Rashidi Ellis has a better record than Jaleel Hackett. Jaleel Hackett is 10-1. Rashidi Ellis is 21-1. Rashidi Ellis didn't get his loss until after he was 18-0. This nigga couldn't even go 15-0 before he got his ass whooped, dog. Like, dude. But I swear, boy. I guess they ain't lying, boy. Common sense is not common at all, bro. It is not common at all, man. Boy, I see what Kevin Samuels used to say, boy, you can't make this shit up, boy, I swear. The Butcher, me debating you is a cherry pick. Now, me and you talking is a damn cherry pick, dog. How about that? Like, shit, nigga, like, this nigga right here. Shout out to my man Oakland LDTV in the building. Are you not entertained? Rhonda put the stick out on him. Rhonda gave that man a 600 piece with the drum. Nah, K Causey, he's fighting at 157. But he's fighting that TLC or TCL, whatever that shit called. I don't know if it's who on a TLC tip or 10 to 11 carry, whatever the fuck that shit is. I think it might be opening because he sound about as stupid. Next thing you know, Butcher gonna tell me he gonna butcher me up and put a hole in my chest. He gonna use his fillet skills and gonna put a hole in my chest. He gonna fillet a nigga. But see, this is the stuff I gotta deal with, people. Well, you know, Rashidi after he lost to Ramon Villa, he was kind of pissed off because he felt like he got robbed. So, I guess he was avoiding the situation. Oh, it's called the Comeback League, so it's TCL. Okay. I knew it was something. But it's crazy because you got boxers like Bernard Hopkins. He lost his first match. People still think B-Hop was the shit. Like nowadays, it's like you can't lose a fight. Lennox Lewis lost a few fights, but you can't pick a heavyweight in history that will beat Lennox Lewis in his prime. Like, I'm going to go on the record to say this. If Muhammad Ali was to fight Lennox Lewis, both in their primes, I know a lot of people ain't going to like this take, but if Muhammad Ali in his prime fought a prime Lennox Lewis would punish Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry. Lennox Lewis is too big, too long, too strong. Muhammad Ali was great in his era. But if Muhammad Ali fought a Lennox Lewis that fought Tyson, Muhammad would get hurt. I'm just being honest. Like, it's the reason why they say bigger, faster, stronger. Like, shit. Just like everybody's talking about how great Sugar Ray Robinson was. In his time, he was, but Sugar Ray Robinson, that man was out of shape. Like, Sugar Ray Robinson doesn't even have the skills that Floyd Mayweather has. And somebody asked me who I think will win in a prime between Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather. I forgot who asked me that a little while ago. I would have to go with the person that I haven't seen lose. I've seen Sugar Ray lose a couple times. I've never seen Floyd lose. Hey, Zulu, you can be as sharp as you want, man. Lennox Lewis wasn't no slouch either, bro. Lennox Lewis wasn't no slouch either. I've watched Ken Norton get a hold of Ali. Ali was sharp, yeah, but we've seen Ali face down on the canvas by motherfuckers that was dumb as a box of rocks, Zulu. In his prime, like we've seen Ali go down. It's not like we're talking about an undefeated champion here, bro. We've seen Ali take whipping. I'm not even talking about the Larry Holmes. We've seen him lose in the height of his shit. Exactly, Rod Walker. Sugar Ray Robinson, he avoided the damn Charlie Burley and them. Charlie Burley and them was trying to get Ray Robinson in the ring. Ray Robinson said, hell no. The murderer's row. All the motherfuckers wanted Ray Robinson, and Ray Robinson ducked all them boys. Them boys had to fight each other. And they the only ones that beat each other. Nobody else beat them boys. And Ray Robinson was like that nigga on Friday. No. I told you about fucking with these nice people. And I mean, Zulu, you my brother and everything is your opinion. And I never tell you your opinion wrong. I'm just saying, as a fighter and just looking at it, Ali can't measure up to Lennox Lewis. Like, okay, Deontay Wilder, he had that power and everything, right? But you see how much bigger Tyson Fury was to him, right? You see how size matters in boxing, bro. It matters. And Lennox Lewis not only had size, but he had experience and skill. And paid in full. I say that, right? I seen him, Lennox Lewis lost to McCall and Rockman and came back and buzzed their ass. But I'm saying, how you think Oliver McCall in his prime, my stablemate, gives Ali the business? I'm just being honest. Before Oliver McCall smoked that crack, Oliver McCall was a problem, bro. And Rockman, he got a lucky shot in like George Foreman did against Moore. I mean, that's one thing about heavyweights. Heavyweights, one punch can change a fight. And Zulu, you're right. Ali may have been smaller. That's it. Ali will rule the cruiserweight. Okay, Zulu, let's be honest. In their prime, now you a boxing fan, Zulu. In their prime, Muhammad Ali or Evander Holyfield? Let's be real, Zulu. They're about the same size. Evander Real Deal Holyfield in his prime versus Muhammad Ali. And you know something, Zulu? That'd be a better fight because Holmes had more power than Ali. You feel what I'm saying? Like, styles make fights. That's one thing about boxing. Styles make fights. And Holmes may got that pressure cooker that can get Lennox Lewis up out of there. But Lennox Lewis do got the reach and the distance to box his ass too. Do you think Ali beats the Klitschko's? Exactly, Zulu. He said that. Prime Holyfield versus Tyson. Versus Ali. I can't tell you who wins that. I can see that, Rod Walker. I can see that. I can see that if they fought a couple times, they split. Yeah, I can see that. I'm just saying, I remember how Holyfield locked in on Mike Tyson ass. And Mike Tyson was a twitchy, splitchy motherfucker, dog. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I would have liked to see Riddick Bowe in his prime versus Larry Holmes in his prime. That'd be a hell of a fight. Larry Holmes in his prime versus Riddick Bowe in his prime. I would love to see that. And I'd love to see Joe Frazier in his prime versus Mike Tyson in his prime. And I'd love to see motherfucking George Foreman in his prime versus Deontay Wilder in his prime. Like, those are fantasy matches that I would wonder who would go, because George Foreman used to hit like a mule kicks, and Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Like, those 4 fights right there. Oh, Tyson knocked David Tua ass out. Tyson in his prime knocks David Tua out. Yeah, that one ain't even close. Tua good, but Tyson was too fast for David Tua. David Tua had power, but that nigga was slow. How about Bomac versus Butterbean in their primes? Oh, wait a minute. They already did that. Never mind. Never mind. Ron Lyle can punch Rod Walker, but I ain't seen nobody throw that shit like Deontay Wilder do. Hell yeah. But yeah, but that's what I be saying. Like, Sugar Ray Robinson, I would give him credit as being the innovator, like Bill Walton. Like Bill Russell. Bill Russell got 11 championships. You know, Bill Russell was an innovator. But when they talk about GOATs, they don't talk about Bill Russell. They talk about Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? Bill Russell paved the way, and Jordan took the crown. And that's how I feel like the era between the 90s and the early 2000s, that was the best era of most sports. Like the era between the 90s and the 2000s, those was the best eras. Like that was when athletes reached a peak of primeness before the internet and Gen Z started fucking up the masculinity. So like from like the late 80s to the early 2000s is when we got our best sports ever. Like we'd never get shit like that. We seen Antonio Freeman from the Green Bay Packers get laid the fuck out. We seen if you come across that middle on the football field, it was over. We seen Randy Moss wouldn't catch an inside pass. Like now you can't even hit a receiver now, bro. You can't even hit the quarterback. My man King L salute. Like you can't even hand check in the basketball. Like, do you know if Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan was playing with these rules today, Jordan would average 50. Everybody talking about LeBron James. Jordan would average 50. Penny Hardaway would average 50. Could y'all imagine AI, Allen fucking Iverson, playing with the rules that they have today in basketball? AI would drop 60 every night. The whole team will foul out trying to guard AI. You have to hire 5 extra people for your bench just to go out there and use their fouls on Allen Iverson. Could you imagine if Shaq played in this era? I'm talking about Mr. Hacker Shaq in his prime. Like they done pussified all sports. Like I think they done made it where you can't even box in hockey no more. I used to watch hockey just for the fights. Like I used to watch hockey just for the fights. They done took my favorite. They taking my favorite part of hockey out the place now. Ain't nothing like when a motherfucker throw them down. They throw the hockey pucks down, the hockey sticks, take off their gloves, throw their gloves on the ground, and they start thumping. I be like, yeah. Like I seen the realest shit one time in hockey, right? The realest shit. These motherfuckers was sitting there arguing and fighting. The goalie was in there fighting with like 3 other niggas. Then the goalie from the other court come down and smacked the middle of the ice twice. That other goalie got up off the ground and started charging. I said, oh, that's some real gangster shit right there. Like, everybody know that goalies fight goalies. I was like, okay. Now we got action. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got action in this bitch. But like, oh, Andy Gill, you said they still fighting in hockey. Okay, cool. Because I was like, that was the only reason I was watching it. If they not doing that, that's a damn shame. And I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button. And can your boy get 5 people to support the grind for the day? Can you hit the Cash App and PayPal and support the grind for the day? I got 58 more days to go. And my strike will be gone. I got a strike. You get 3 strikes, but they go away after like 60 days. So I got 59 more days to get rid of my strike. So I'm good. I make sure I stay on the up and up. Watch what I say on these things because it's people that report like for no reason. I got people screenshotting and reporting everything I say now. You know, Andy Gill, they got some dudes, they only job is to go out there and be an enforcer. Like, nigga, we got you over here just because you can box. Imagine being on a team just because you can box. That's some real shit right there. Hell yeah. That's gotta be a hell of a job. Like it's like you a paid mercenary. But to get back to what we were saying though, I think Jerron Ennis and Rashidi Ellis was a fight that I wanted to see at 147. I wouldn't mind it at 154. Let Rashidi get a payday. Let Rashidi see if he still got it. I mean, shit. He's done won every fight after that loss professionally, three fights afterwards. So I feel like Rashidi in a good place. I feel like Rashidi versus Boots is still a good fight. I know Rashidi versus Boots would be more competitive than Shakur and Padley was. On Thurman versus Virgil, hey DZ, I'm not even going to deny it. You must have been here yesterday, huh, DZ? Yeah, sometimes I let my intrusive thoughts get the better of me. Dark Kid, I think Boots versus Thurman is a good matchup. Thurman says he is what he is. Honestly, I think Virgil Ortiz might be a little bit too much for him, but one time could be one time, you know. If one time could be the one time he used to be that fought Danny Garcia, that fought Jesus Soto, like if Keith Thurman can get his movement on, pop shot, move, then Keith Thurman, he should be in good shape. Because one thing about Virgil Ortiz is a front foot dominant Mexican fighter. He comes forward. Virgil Ortiz is not about to give you no different looks. He's not going to give you something that you don't understand what's coming. Virgil Ortiz is about to dig in and come straight at you. So once you understand that, if you a skilled boxer, you get out the way, you can box his ass up. Like when he was fighting that Michael McKinley guy, the dude that only had one knockout, Michael McKinley from England was boxing him actually until he got later in the rounds. And Virgil couldn't hurt Virgil, and Virgil walked him down. But see, that's what I'm saying, Dark Kent. It depends on what what his cardio is like. If his cardio is up, Thurman can outbox that man. But if Thurman ain't got that cardio, then he might get stopped. Okay, there goes Sandra. Keith say he want a payday. Thurman say he wants that payday. And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant in the Cash App with the $2 holler. Appreciate you, the first one to support the grind for the day. Can your boy Apex get 4 more people to support in the Cash App or the PayPal? Support the grind for the day. Either the Cash App or the PayPal. Support the grind. Yeah, I think so too, Rod Walker. Young Thurman dances on Virgil. But Thurman got them old legs now. A lot of people say Thurman can't withstand body shots, but if you think about it, Thurman has never been stopped to the body. That's why I said, and that's it. Virgil will probably stop him because I don't think Thurman got the cardio like that. Because I remember Thurman versus Barrios. Thurman done got older. He ain't got that bounce. He ain't got that bounce in his legs no more. That bounce is gone. Without that bounce, you can't do shit. Motherfucker become a victim. Yep. But that shit crazy. The butcher talking about back with the smoke, bro. You ain't brought no smoke yet, bro. It ain't been no smoke. Actually, Rod Walker, I would say I didn't time you out, bro. I don't time people out. I would say Virgil remind me of Ramon Beeler. Yeah, Barrios. I don't know what the hell was up with him. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that means. All right. Now I got knocked off Andy Gill. Yeah, I got knocked off. I don't think Cromwell is a better match. I don't know why everybody's sleeping on Rashid Ellis though, bro. Like Rashid Ellis, nah, a phone call knocked me off Rod Walker. But I don't know why everybody's sleeping on Rashid Ellis. Like Rashid Ellis was like people was begging for that fight versus Rashidi and Boots. Like I don't know why they act like they don't understand. Like that shit be crazy right there. But I guess people, you know, just like when Scooter lost to Noah Inouye, everybody was talking about how Steven Fulton was trash and all that shit. So like, I don't know. Like that shit right there, I don't be understanding that shit, but it's all good. It's all good. Like motherfucking Lomachenko. And see this is what I always say. They say the white man's ice is colder. You feel what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers wasn't saying shit when Lomachenko was losing fights. Oh, Lomachenko, he's still pound for pound. He's still the great white height and all this right here. But as soon as a brother loses a fight, then it's over with. Motherfuckers be like, God damn. Like this nigga trash. And I'm like, damn, how nigga trash? I mean, Dark Kent. I feel like Boots stops a lot of people though, Dark Kent. Boots is one of them ones, like people ain't really giving Boots the credit he deserves, but the man is actually a good ass fighter, bro. The man is actually a problem. That's why people don't fight the nigga. Cause he's a problem. Like anybody he, like Terrence Crawford didn't want to fight that boy for a reason. He didn't want to fight that boy for a reason. So that should tell you something right there. Terrence did not want to fight that man. Exactly. See, people don't even understand that shit. And that's the shit that I be saying, though. Like, Lomachenko, he could lose fights. George Kambosos, he could lose 5 straight fights and motherfuckers still calling for a Kambosos fight and shit. Like I said, it's the white man ISIS code. It's the white man ISIS code. Yeah, Dark Kent. I want to see Boots versus Charlo after Charlo get himself back together. I want to see one thing about me, I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see who's at the top of the mountain. I want Charlo to get him a get back fight. Then I want to see Charlo versus Jaron Ennis. Charlo say he the king of the division. I want to see Jaron Ennis versus Bakram Matazaleh. I want to see who is who. I want to see who is the top of the food chain. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't pick and choose. I want to see who's best. Hey, Butcher, Shakur was the champion, and he was fighting somebody not even top 100. He was fighting Padley, a dude that's an electrician by day. Oh, so you said nothing about that? Or Shakur fought Artem Hardatuyan right after Frank Martin beat him. You ain't said nothing about that. So let's not pick and choose. If you're gonna keep the same hostility, keep it all the way around. Let's keep it all the way around. I would like Boots versus Fundora, but they say Fundora and Spence are in the final stages of the talk and trying to get that fight together. So you know it, Cassandra, nasty work. Nasty motherfucking work. That shit nasty. Like pork rind. Matter of fact, it's chitlins. It's swine and it's shit. Hell yeah. But that's the shit. That's the way most bosses. Who do you like, the Butcher? Who's the fighter you like? Name a fighter that you like, the Butcher. I just want to see what type of fighter you like. And while we doing that, can I get 4 more people to support the grind for the day? 4 people to support the grind. Just 4 of the family members to support either the PayPal or the Cash App. You know it's open. We support the grind for the day. I got Norman ending Haney's career, Dark Kent. But I don't think Devin Haney gonna get in that ring versus Brian Norman, honestly. I think they're gonna find a way to get out of it. You like the Mexican Monster, Norman Jr., Gary Russell. Those some good picks. Except for the Normans. The Normans, they duck boot. Matter of fact, nigga, now I see why you hate Boots. Because your boy Norman Jr. and his dad been ducking Boots for 2 fucking years. Brian Norman was on Michaela Mailer's undercard. He had a chance to fight Boots for almost $2 million. Well, the Butcher, you don't like fighters that take smokes because Brian Norman and his dad would have got 10 times their biggest payday, and they would have fought for 2 belts and they ducked. They went across the seas to fight for 4 times less. They also fought on Michaela Mailer's undercard, and she only got 250,000. And she was the headliner. So you know how much Norman made on there. I see why you hate Boots now. You're a Brian Norman fan. That man had him and his dad scared, and that made you feel some type. I knew it was some deep-seated shit right there. See, I knew it. I knew it. Man, somebody support the grind in the Cash App on me finding out this nigga's deep-seated heat. Now I know what this nigga, now we know what this nigga mad about, man. Somebody support the grind. I knew it was gonna come out. I knew it was gonna come out while that man was hating on Boots. My nigga Hector Solis, bro, how you been, VPN General? The Butcher. I can guarantee you that they're not making $6 million to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney's not even making $6 million. Brian Norman and his dad is not about to make $6 million to fight. Now you over here lying, Butcher. You lying, the Butcher. Somebody support the grind. I need 4 people to support the grind on this lying ass nigga right here, bro. Lying ass nigga. Support the grind. Well, I hope you get okay, my nigga Hector. This nigga say they make it 3 times they gonna make fight Boots. Knowing damn well Brian Norman and his dad ain't gonna see no $6 million. Because, Butcher, the market is not for it. Because I know boxing. Devin Haney's not gonna make more than $3 million. Brian Norman is not gonna make more. First off, who gonna pay for the fight? They not even the main event. Like, you see how y'all niggas just be saying shit for the hell of it. Motherfuckers be talking just for the talk. Talking about he gonna make three times what? Man, Turkey might spend $3 million for that whole fucking fight, the Butcher. See, now you sit there talking about how much is Turkey paying. So you just admitted that you just throwing numbers out, pulling numbers out your ass and throwing it out there, huh? My nigga Cash Crypto gang in the building. Okay, so where have you heard of a co-main getting $6 million, dude? I can understand running a business is not in your background. Like, that shit is not in your damn background. Like, this nigga right here, boy, this nigga right here, bro, this nigga talking about, yeah, he making 3 times what he made versus Boots. Then he gonna say, well, how much they get paid? And shout out to my man Animalistic Savant in the Cash App again with a $2 holler. He say, since ain't nobody else support. Appreciate you, my nigga. Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I know y'all ain't gonna let my nigga Animalistic be the only one supporting the grind. Can I get 3 more people to support the grind for the day? 3 people. Norman Singh is always lying, the Butcher. He's always lying, dude. What are you talking about? Shout out to my brother Lee in the Cash App with the $5 holler. He say for that lying ass nigga. Ain't he though, Lee? This nigga lying like hell, bro. This nigga lying like hell. Can I get 2 more people to support the grind? I just need 2 more people to support the grind. This lying ass nigga, dog. These niggas is crazy, bro. He's about, well, Brian Norman said they get wet. Brian Norman also said they was gonna make $1 million fighting Jen Sasaki. They got less than 500,000. They also said they was gonna make a whole bunch of money versus on the Michaela Mela undercard. Michaela Mela made 280 and she was the headline. And shout out to my brother Richie L in the Cash App with the $3 holler. Now, can I get one more person to support the grind? One more person to support the grind. The Cash App right at the bottom of the screen, the butcher, is $1 Sosa Smith. And you also right about that. I don't trust Eddie Hearns. I don't say the white man ice is colder. Fuck Eddie Hearns. Eddie Hearns is the most, I would say Eddie Hearns is the biggest snake in the game, but that's Turkey. Turkey. Damn. I don't know which one is the biggest. Damn. That fight in Japan wasn't pay-per-view, Butcher. That fight in Japan wasn't pay-per-view. And if you look it up, I think they got like 400,000 for it, bro. It wasn't pay-per-view. I really don't know who the biggest. Eddie Hearns, if you not Leigh Woods, Joe Cordina, or somebody of the lighter skin persuasion, Eddie Hearns don't give a fuck about you. Like, I never thought the white man ice is colder. That's why I fuck with Al Heyman. Al Heyman take care of all his people. Al Heyman, but I thought Boots made the biggest mistake signing with Eddie Hearns, but he got his biggest paydays over there with Hearns. But, the quality of his competition went down. See, Boots is a glorified Demetrius Andrade. See, when Demetrius Andrade, I can't check now, I'm on the live. When Demetrius Andrade went over there, he got his biggest paydays, but his competition went down. But Eddie Hearns did get him to stand. Well, Turkey got him to stand on this fight, so I don't know. Oh, pay-per-view in Japan ain't nothing but $10. In the UK, it's $15. They don't be charging like that for pay-per-view. Just like in Japan, like the shit on your thing has to be this. Like if you buy something, the way it looks on that package is the way it better look when you take it out. Like that shit crazy. I really wanted to see Brian Norman versus Jaron Ennis. Yeah, because Boo Boo was trying to fight Canelo, and Boo Boo was trying to fight he was and Triple G, and they wasn't trying to go for that. Yeah, that shit right there was crazy though. And see, Jaron Ennis, I was hoping that Jaron Ennis fought Conor Benn, but Eddie Hearn didn't make that fight for him. Like, yeah, he is. And now he gonna try to find a way for Conor Benn to get that belt that Boots gave up, I guess. Was it $500,000 in pay-per-view sales or 500,000 pay-per-view buys? Rod Walker say reports indicate that Brian Norman earned a career high purse for this fight, even though it wasn't not as high as the 1.7 million for Jaron Ennis. And see, a career high payday could have been anything over 200,000. Because 200,000 was his career high payday before that. So anything over 200,000 was a career high payday. I actually think Shakur can box the hell out of Conor Benn. I think Shakur can outbox because Conor Benn, without that juice, ain't got no pop. Shakur better make sure they take him motherfucking drip blood test, though. But see, I was happy that Shakur stood in there and fought the fight that he did his last fight. I would like I said, I still want to see Shakur versus Tank. Hey, and let me talk about some shit that I just seen. Right? Keyshawn Davis talking about he retired from boxing. But this is the same man that says Tank has been tricking the game for too long. The businessman retired from boxing, and he says that if y'all want to see him back, y'all got to talk to the fans. Nigga, don't nobody care if you come back. Nigga, you were fraudulent. Andy Cruz was on your ass. Abdullah Mason was on your ass. And you realized that you couldn't weight bully the 135 division no longer. And you had to go up there where them niggas was really cracking. And your ass decided to retire. We knew what it was. And can I get one more person to support the grind so we can hit the goal for the day? I need one more person in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind so we can make it to where we got to make it to today. One more person. But this nigga right here, bro, he talk about Tank tricked the game. But this man right here retires and says everything that he just said on that live. Keyshawn has been 147 or higher in all of his fights. He weight drains people to come to Virginia. He do the next day weight, and then he blows up. And he's overweight over his opponents. He's been doing what they call the Devin Haney. And now that he can no longer maintain the 135-pound weight, he's retired because he doesn't want to go up to 140 or 147 where niggas is cracking. Yeah, Andy Gill, that was the stupidest shit ever. I know his publishers was like, dude, why the fuck would you do some dumb shit like that? Like, that was the dumbest shit I've seen, bro. The dumbest. But that's what happened when people look stupid. That's all that shit is. But most niggas do that shit. With Dark Kent, they didn't do testing when Conor fought. honestly, Dark Kent, I think Regis Prograis and that little pedo JoJo need to retire. Like Regis ain't got it no more. JoJo ain't had it since he started chasing them little girls. So I'll be glad to see both of them out the way. Like honestly, like both of them need to go somewhere. Like that shit right there, that fight right there was uneventful. That shit was uneventful as hell. Like Regis, he ain't been the same since Josh Taylor. And JoJo, hell, he was stopped the fight before that. That shit was terrible. I think didn't JoJo fight Oscar Duarte and get stopped or some shit? Regis need to just go home, man. Andy Gill, Regis need to go home, bro. He don't need no rematch of that. I don't even want to see Regis fight no more. Like, if I see Regis come up on a fight, I'm boycotting that shit. I do not want to see Regis in that ring anymore. Anymore. Hell, I don't even think Devin will run against Regis. Regis didn't look like he had no power, no nothing. I was like, who is this nigga, dog? Like, nigga, get out the way. Get out the motherfucking way. It was funny. Yesterday, somebody kept reporting me for harassment and bullying. I was like, who the fuck was reporting me for harassing and bullying? Like, I think I had like 5 or 6 reports. Like 5 or 6 reports. But I cut that motherfucker down. Like, the funny shit about it, I deleted the damn live, so I guess they didn't get what they wanted to get off of that shit. I don't know. But it's funny. I don't report people, so why they report me? Now that shit crazy. Niggas ain't keeping it 100. But you know, I'm AMC FSG, baby. Dr. Key asked us what happened. My nigga Cash Crypto say, nigga, we AMC, what you expect? AMC, the Anger Management Crew. Fire Stick Gang. Rod Walker say, he said Felice Johnson. Yeah, Rod, how he gonna report me? And he told me he was gonna put a hole in my chest. Like, that shit crazy. Like, that shit crazy. I still need one more person to support the grind for the day. Give me one more. One more to support the AMC today. Can we get one more to support the God in the Cash App or the PayPal? Give me one more person, man. But yeah, it'd be funny though, like a motherfucker report you, but they don't report themselves. And the funny thing about it, that nigga was in here the whole time yesterday, acting like he wasn't. I knew he was in here, just like I know somebody else being here on a fake page. Because anything me and Dr. Key talk about, they bring it up on their show. But I really felt what Lil Baby said, though. Lil Baby say, when I get on their ass, they're going to look at me bad, like, damn, he was, and I'm like, damn, he was fucking with me. People forget. I just react. I don't start it. I don't start it. I react. Exactly, Rod Walker. Like, you're going to invite me to a damn party, so I come. I come to the party. Now they want to leave when they say you out of must. They say now you want to leave when they say we out of must. But it's all good. And shout out to the motherfucking VPN general, Mr. Sustain, in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Always looking out for the grind. Appreciate you, family. But see, that's what I was saying yesterday, Rod Walker. That's why I said I don't argue with niggas because it don't make no point to argue with another man. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to argue with another man. But niggas want to argue with other men, bro. I don't do that, bro. Like, I can have a discussion with another man, and once we say what the fuck we say, then that's what it is. But if you think me and you about to keep going back and forth and yelling and threatening, nah, we not about to do all that. We there. We already there. Once we there, it ain't shit to talk about. It ain't shit to talk about once we there. Hey, Oakland, that nigga need to chill talking about he wants to fight again, period. I don't want to see, bro, I don't want to see Regis in no motherfucking more fights, period. Regis is done. Regis is motherfucking finished. But that also means Regis got to go up to 147 if you want to fight Haney. Haney's not at 140 no more. And I thought JoJo Diaz was on the verge of KOing his ass openly. Like, Regis is some ass right now, dog. Yeah, open, but you know, with those things, you got to show proof and everything too, though. So you know, if they say like if they cut a YouTube portion, if they didn't save it on something different, that shit go. Yeah, I know. I slipped up and said the F word a couple times yesterday, bro. And see, that's my problem. I got to stop saying that word because that I use that word too fucking loosely, dog. Because I call a person a dirty maggot quick. Like, you know, the maggot, them flies be spitting the maggots. I can't stand no maggots. And I'm real loose with the word. Not that I'm using that to say somebody's preference. That's like people in Cali call motherfuckers mark ass busters. We call motherfuckers that shit right here. We gotta say. He say, just say fruit boobies like all of these. Hey, I was laughing at opening in the Discord, right? Opening talking about opening the 2 cent talking about the way I just laughed at old boy had them cracking up. But I really was laughing at the niggas. I thought the shit was funny as hell. Like I said, this nigga trying hard as hell, bro. Nigga eyes was red as hell. He tried hard as hell. Then he backtracked that shit. I was like, boy, he backtracked quick as hell. And then I was like, this nigga seen my record before. Hold up. And I think maybe he thought about it like, hold up, I have seen that nigga record before. Because me and that nigga used to be cool. So he was like, yeah, that nigga did send me to look up his record. So I think he probably was like, you know what? Nigga, let's do something else. Yeah. Exactly, Rod. I use the word to insult people, not to antagonize a community. I think that nigga realized that he really wasn't a gangster. He thought about he done said some gangster ass shit. He was like, hold up, hold up. He was like, let me backtrack this shit. We gonna turn this shit into a beauty contest. Nigga, you ugly. That nigga went from wanting to put a hole in my chest to calling me ugly. I said, God damn. I said, that nigga ass cheeks done clear stuff. He thought about that shit. Like, hold up. This nigga might catch me in one of these fights. Openly. Of course that nigga lied about it. That nigga started thinking. He started lying about it when I started laughing at his ass. I'm like, nigga, you know me. Nigga, you know me. Nigga, you know I'm not lying about shit, nigga. Hey, Slogan. According to him, he ain't say it though. He said he ain't say it though, Slogan. They got a whole clip of it in the Discord. But that nigga say he ain't say that shit. Oh yeah, Slogan. Most definitely, that's a threat. That's a big threat. He said he was gonna put another one, not just a hole. I'm gonna put another hole in your chest. That's what he said. And then I casually pointed out to him, like, the last people that did that, they own T-shirts. They was left on the scene. So if you want to do that, you could be left on the scene too. Self-defense. But yeah, that's why I say, man, like, this shit right here, bro, this internet, I realize it's like when white people go see Rocky. When white people go see the movie Rocky, they come out the motherfucking theater thinking that they can walk down any black person and just beat them up like, like, you know, just like when a lot of black people seen the movie Roots. A lot of white people got their ass kicked the next day in school. You know, these chat rooms and these cults be having motherfuckers, they be having the people galvanized, having them feeling some type of way. Setting people up for failure. That's the way that shit be, man. Exactly, open it. The motherfuckers coming out shadow boxing and shit. Talk about, hey, you Moulion. A what? Yes, sir. But it's all good, man. Like, that's one thing I can say. The internet has been helping me with my temper and shit. Because if we was in person, I'd have been to knock the nigga whole. I would have pushed the nigga off the side of the planet. But me knowing that I can't get to somebody and they talking shit to me, it makes me face the fact that I can't put my hands on everybody. And sometimes you just gotta let shit go unless you see them again. So it's really helping. It's part of therapy. It's therapeutic a little bit. They say laugh now, cry later. That's all I say. But I ain't cried since my grandma left. So you know, I'ma always laugh. But man, shout out to everybody that came through today, man. Shout out for everybody that supported the Cash App, the PayPal. You know, everybody that smashed the like button. We will be seeing the lovely Dr. Key over here tomorrow. Peace and blessings to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Love all y'all, man. And man, y'all stay off these whack ass channels, man. Apex to God, baby, and I'm out.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blew it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga leaving. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was close, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. How about I leave 'em holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill 'em. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.7, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. Smoke. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em.